Character Creator is an awesome piece of 3D character creation software that provides users with a powerful and intuitive toolbox that gives you the power to create your own unique characters and customize their look by utilizing a diverse library of hairstyles, accessories, and multi-layer clothing styles. You can also customize and combine hundreds of human face and body morphs to generate completely original character models from scratch. Feel free to go wild with character body shape and proportion, as your multi-layer clothing styles will automatically conform to any changes you make to your character's body. Character Creator generates fully rigged characters which are fully compatible with the wide array of facial and body animation tools in iClone. From there you can take your character and convert it to FBX for use in 3D game engines like Unity and Unreal, and also publish directly into Sketchfab. This video is a brief walkthrough of how users can publish to Sketchfab to share their own unique character designs complete with facial and body animation, and free full-screen camera movement. The best possible way to show off your work to friends, clients, and the CG community at large. In Character Creator, there are a number of different sections in the Content Manager. You'll see an area for completed project characters with various samples and folders, depending on the content you have. Next, you'll see a section for morph presets, which contains templates that customize your character's physical shape. Beyond that are skin color templates and hair templates. Character Creator includes a certain amount of embedded assets, but you can also purchase some from the content store. Beside that is the clothing section, which contains all types of clothing categorized. This is where we're going to start applying some clothing to our character. I'm applying these trousers from our medieval themed Assassin's content pack. You can right click on any area of your character to select different layers and easily delete the unneeded ones. I'll also add in a corset and a warrior top from the same pack and delete the current shirt. Under clothing accessories, I'll find this shoulder armor and set of gauntlets amongst various other cool items that are also included in the Assassin's pack, and then I'll delete her high heels and throw some medieval boots in there as well. That's how simple it is to get yourself a well-dressed assassin. Let's mix up the hairstyle a bit now. Again, I can find a few presets in the content library. We have a lot more you can grab from the content store, but for now I'll just cycle through these default embedded presets so you can take a look at how much you can change the look of your character with a single click. In the Modify panel to the right, you'll find a list of all the body parts of your character, with corresponding morph parameters that will appear once certain areas are selected. Full body presets can be applied individually or in combination for quick, easy, and unique character customization. There are hundreds of morph parameters for users to give your character any look imaginable for both the face and the body. Once you're done with the body, you can move to the face. The morph gizmo highlights areas you can simply click and drag with your mouse in yellow. Another method you can use to quickly make changes to different parts of the body. Every little facial feature can be modified by using this morph gizmo from the tip of the nose to the cheeks, neck, and all parts of the eyes. Once you have an item selected, you can tweak the color values along with all the other texture maps in the Materials section by adjusting the values of each texture channel individually. This means you can easily modify both the color and PBR maps to get the ideal result that you want. Character Creator 2.0 also comes with a new option to publish directly into Sketchfab. You can choose your preferred texture resolution for the export and also add in a few dynamic eye motion files so that your character isn't just standing there like a stiff mannequin. Speaking of motions, before we get any further into publishing, let's take a quick look at a few of the motion tool options you have within iClone for animating your character's body and face. The easiest way you can animate your character is simply by applying pre-made motions from the content library. You can create your own motions and save them for later use, or simply just choose from a selection of thousands of motions available from the content store. Here I'm just applying a simple stretch animation from a library of sports motions. Keep in mind that you can also import animations in other formats such as FBX or BVH and apply them to your iClone characters via 3D Exchange as well. In this next example, I'm applying a root transform motion where our character's position changes on the world plane. Not the best for previewing as she jumps off the screen. So what you can do is convert it to a stationary root motion simply by right-clicking the motion clip in the motion track and resetting the pivot. After that, your character will do the jump in place. There are various ways you can customize motions from the motion library as well. Here I've applied a simple walk animation to my assassin's character, and if I want to layer changes on top of the motion using keyframe animation, I just need to use the Human IK enabled motion layer editor. You can see the Human IK in action here. There are a bunch of other ways to animate the body, but let's move on to the face for now. Here we can find a facial puppet tool that allows you to quickly and easily record facial animations using just your mouse movements. You can blend various expression templates together by moving your mouse in different directions as you're recording. You can also puppet individual facial features by selecting them separately and then recording. Here I've moved my inner eyebrows down slightly to give a subtle look of aggression on her face as she's walking. You'll see a clip appear in the expression track of your character once it's been recorded. There is head and eye rotation amongst tons of other options as well. It all depends on which facial feature you select. If you want detailed control over every facial feature movement for subtle and strictly timed facial animations, you can use the Motion Key Editor to set keyframes for every facial muscle in the face as well. This tool is really useful for obtaining delicate expressions that require split-second timing and more refinement. There's also the Expression tab that comes complete with expression presets, which you can apply with a single click. You can use the strength value to determine how strong your expression is, and then move on to another frame using a different expression for super quick and easy blending between emotions. In the Modify tab, you can take things even further by determining the strength level of individual features within that expression. Okay, so now that you've had a brief look at the animation tools within iClone, let's continue on with our Sketchfab publishing. Once you've logged into your account, the important thing you want to get is your API code, so you can input that into the publishing panel in Character Creator. You'll find that under My Settings in the Password and API section. Just copy and paste that into the correct field and press Upload. You'll be prompted to package everything into a zip file for backup first, so make sure you do that. Now you'll want to keep in mind that a basic Sketchfab account is limited to 50 megabytes per file, and your typical Character Creator character may be over that. You have the option to use lower resolution textures like 1024 by 1024 to save on file size, or you can upgrade to a Pro account which allows you up to 200 megabytes. If your character doesn't have too much clothes, you can probably sneak in a Character Creator character with 1024 by 1024 textures under the 50 megabyte limit. Once you're all set, just click Upload. When it's finished, you can then select View in Sketchfab. Keep in mind that the processing here can take around 5 to 10 minutes, so you might want to go grab yourself a nice healthy snack while you're waiting. Upon completion, you'll have your first sample that will look something like this with default 3D display settings. Your character should be performing the first animation you uploaded from Character Creator. Let's take a look at how to enhance the visuals using the 3D settings. You'll see a nice IBL background and nicer lighting right off the bat, but let's go into 3D settings again and see how we can further enhance the visuals. This will provide us with a larger viewing area, and from here we can click on the motion text to change the animation being played on screen. You can also select the animation you want playing from the Animation tab at the top. You can change their order by clicking and dragging, and also how you want to cycle them. Let's take a look at the lighting section now, where we can modify the IBL settings. There are a whole bunch of different environments you can choose from, each with different IBL properties. You can also adjust the brightness and orientation to determine the intensity of the IBL light and the position of the areas it's projecting onto your character. If you turn your lights on, you'll be able to adjust a few specific lights in the scene. Once you've done this, you can turn your IBL on or off if you want to adjust the light settings separately. You'll notice that there is much more contrast in the shadows as a result. Here you can modify the direction and intensity of your directional lights, including the hemi light, which acts as sort of a rim light in this case. Once you've achieved the results you want, go ahead and reactivate the environment and your IBL lighting will come up again. Once you've tweaked your IBL to your liking, you can go ahead and save the settings, and then publish your model. We're really happy to be able to give our users the ability to publish directly to Sketchfab as a standard feature with Character Creator. You can find tons of great character designs made with Character Creator on the Reallusion Sketchfab page, showcasing different character styles, cloth dynamics, and wonderful facial morphs along with body movements. This will also allow developers publishing in the Content Store to showcase their products in the most visually appealing way possible. And we hope that our users will enjoy using Sketchfab to build our community and share their great design ideas to the masses.